Welcome again. Creating a presentation used to take hours. Today I will show you how Claude AI can build a professional presentation in just a few minutes to help you work faster. Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum and welcome. In this channel I share practical tools, AI and technologies that help you save time, work smart, and become more productive. So if this sounds interesting, consider subscribing and now let's get started. Claude AI is very famous, I believe, and I'm sure you have maybe used it before, maybe you didn't. If you didn't try it, it's a very useful tool. It's not fully free, this is one of its advantages, but it can work for up to some hours per day. Here you can find a lot of things about how to, you can talk with it, like ChatGPT, for example, and ask him. But what I want to show you today, how we can actually use it to make uh, a presentation, a very good presentation. For example, I bring you an example here of a report, for example. This is a report, a usual, full of details and the equations, maybe. So, like very detailed. I want to make a presentation for that. Like, we want to turn it into presentation. So let's see how Claude AI can actually do it simply. You will go to Claude AI and they start to give him the document. You open here. This is it. You give him the report in any type. You can give it like Word, PDF, anything. It will work. And then I will start actually just tell him to make the presentation. So just write something, any prompt that you want. Like if you want some kind of details that you want, you can actually give him template for a presentation you already have, for example. But it doesn't follow the template exactly. It see how it works and it sees the colors and it doesn't actually use based on what I tried before. So this is just for knowledge. If you give him template, he actually won't really make exactly the same template, but it will try to do the same style, same colors, follow everything, but it won't really take the template if you give him. So let's say I want. So we'll get tell him that we want a PowerPoint, and you can add maybe professional one. And we can actually even ask him to add what colors we want. Like for example, let's say I want colors in orange. Also, maybe good transitions between slides. For example, the transitions between slides and so on, and they may be interactive. We can also ask him, like, I can also actually ask him, I don't know, maybe actually is very fine. Like, we can stop here. You can add whatever you want. You can add whatever you want to this. And let's start see how he will do. You can just send it to him. As you see here, after some working, it starts to give you some questions like how many slides do you want? How much tips do you want? Do you want 10 to 12 slides? Standard 40 to 60 slides? Very detailed slides? Maybe you can take it just 10 to 20. And then he starts to give you some very questions. That's one of the advantages of actually Claude AI. Like, should I include the actuals? Okay, outage figure. These are figures in the report I have given for you from your report. So it will actually already read the report and it's ready to make. So do you want to take the figures from your report and use it? Yes. So we will tell him yes. Use the original figures. And let's see how it will work. So here we're back again, and it takes a bit of time, but not too long. As I said, just minutes. And it already makes the presentation. Start to make the page, as you can see, start to make here. Here is the cover. You can see the overview, introduction, baseline performance, something about everything is here about actually the report I gave him. So it will take the titles and start to add it in the overview, talking about each one. It used the color orange as asked to be. Maybe it's a bit too detailed if you usually report this and I mean PowerPoint is like doesn't have to be very detailed. You can ask him in the prompt to maybe make a new one, make less words if you want to start to not very detailed, but there is like 3 or 4 bullets for every slide, for example. If you can ask him like that, this is very detailed one. Maybe because the report actually I send them is very detailed. They start actually, as you can see, it's very good. Use the colors I ask him to use. It actually use the figures from my from the word I send them, and that's it. Talks about it is as you can see in this slide that maybe you can make it bigger. Actually, some slides have some issues, like it doesn't work very fully. That's why you need to know that AI won't replace you. Like AI can't replace people, but you need to actually learn at least few things. Like you need to learn the basics of everything you work on. Like for example, if I want him to make some word for me, I must at least know the basics of word, like how to insert pictures, how to make equations, uh, the basics, the very basics of everything. Like for PowerPoint, we need to learn how to make the basics. So when we see something wrong, you can know how to fix it. So just need to learn the basics of PowerPoint. You don't need to be very professional, like go into the depths of PowerPoint. You can use AI to make like a very good template for you to work on, and later you take this debut. You don't just take it and start to go to present it. No, you start to edit it, fix the problems like this, and start to fix it. And to know how to fix it, you need to learn how to use the basics, just the basics. You don't know. You need no more. Just the basics of the something like you work on for any type like PowerPoint, Word, maybe coding. For example, if you want the AI to make a code for you, you need also to learn the basics of code so you can change the things up to until you're satisfied. Uh, and that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you today. And at the end, that's how you can create a presentation in just a few minutes using Claude. If you found this tutorial helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more practical AI tools and technology tips. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next